you mill a card, which might just be another land that you can now play to mill again to play again. Captain's Log, Stardate 47634.7. We've arrived at the Edge of Eternities. Sensors detect a sealed bundle emitting high concentrations of cardboard, value fluctuation, and unexplainable space-time mechanics. Also, possibly glitter. Our mission: open this bundle, analyze its contents, and see if it's worth the $54.99, or if I just got Ferengid. Here's what's on deck in this glorious hunk of cosmic packaging. One oversized Spindown life counter, big enough to command a starship or crush a small moon. One alternate art traditional foil Emissary Escort. This card has warp trails of fabulous. 10 borderless celestial basic lands because regular basics weren't extra enough. 20 standard basic lands, still good, still basic, like Earl Grey but hot. And the main course, 9 play boosters from Edge of Eternities where the mechanics are wild, the lore is spicy, and yes, there's a keyword literally called warp. We'll be opening each booster one by one, tracking their market value in real time using Scryfall and seeing if we can hit
maximum warp,
or just stall in a dilithium deficient dumpster fire. It's time to
engage.
Pre-release was a blast. I did terribly though. Rounds 1 and 2 I avoided tapping creatures for station because I thought it only added 1 charge counter. Turns out it adds charge counters equal to the creature's power. So yeah, my strategy was basically impulse engines only. But here we go, my first Stellar Sight card, Sunken Citadel. Looks like it belongs in a Voyager dream sequence. Love it. And the rare of this pack is Synthesizer Lab Ship, 2+ charges and a 9+ charge ability. Suddenly it's a 4/4 flying vigilance spacecraft, basically the Enterprise with wings and a workout routine. Pack value $12.53. Shields up, this bundle might just profit. Now, let's warp to pack number 2. Here we go. Okay, quick tip, if a card has warp, use it. You basically get that card's ability twice. I forgot that in round 1 at pre-release. Played it like a noob ensign, not a Starfleet veteran. Lesson learned, warp isn't optional.
Warp 1, engage!
Alright, let's continue with the uncommons. Scrounge for Eternity, which sounds like my kid looking for snacks. Bombard, classic red chaos, a basic island, a lander token, and if we flip it over we've got a human soldier, double the flavor, and our rare secluded Starforge. Yes, this will be perfect for my drone deck. Let's beam to pack number 3. A lander token with drone on the other side, nice. A 4/3 Cavu soldier, human artificer, a jellyfish artificer, insect warrior, a human soldier, 2/4, a nebula dragon, nice, an artifact, an instant that can let me surveil, artifact equipment, artifact robots.
Warp 1, engage!
And then we have Genomorph, Imago with landfall, nice. A swamp card in the full art form looks beautiful. Moonlit meditation feels like something Tuvok would do at 0400 while ignoring Neelix. But enough calm reflection, let's divert power from meditative subroutines and engage pack number 4. So pack 4 wasn't looking great at first, bit of a slow burn like a malfunctioning replicator stuck on decaf, but then the rare binged in. Space-time anomaly, how do you say that? This card is peak Azeroth energy, and I love Azeroth decks. Target player mills cards equal to your life total, pair it with Jador Capital and the Water Crystal, and suddenly you're not playing Magic anymore. You're rewriting history and deleting your opponent's deck from the timeline. Janeway would be proud. Let's warp to pack 5 now. So pack 5 started off a little sluggish, felt like the shuttle bay doors were stuck and the episode had too much B-plot. I was about to reroute power to disappointment, but then Tanuk entered the bridge, steadfast second, an absolute mythic beast. He gives all your creatures haste, just throws the protocol out the airlock, and here's the wild part, he gives warp to artifacts and red cards. That's right, he's the only card in the set that grants warp to others. That's not just a power move, that's Q level timeline manipulation. Alright, let's warp straight into Pack 6. Pack 6 started it off slow. Commons and uncommons were kind of just floating through space. Nothing red alert worthy. But then, boom! Archenemy's Charm, a black instant with 3 terrifying options. Either exile a creature or planeswalker, or return 1 or 2 target creatures from your graveyard to your hand, or put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, and it gains lifelink. Wow. Shields are holding. Let's warp into Pack 7. This one's for all you green rampers and mill mages out there. Your moment has arrived. Still Explorer has entered the sector. Play an extra land on each of your turns? Yes please, that's like giving your Warp Core another Warp Core. Play lands from your graveyard. Now we're getting Voyagers stuck at a temporal loop levels of value. And it's got landfall. Every time you play a land, you mill a card, which might just be another land that you can now play to mill again to play again. This isn't just synergy, it's a self-sustaining planetary engine. It's amazing. Wow. Now let's warp into Pack 8. Starting off with a lander token with Robot on the other side, Squirrel's Lightblade, Gene Pollinator, Bombard, Dark Endurance, Ilvoy Light Gemma, Starfighter Pilot, I had him in my pre-release.
Warp 1, engage! Warp 1, engage!
Weftstalker Ardent, Dual Sun Technique, Glacier Godmore, Biomechan Engineer, Radiant Strike in that beautiful foil, really nice card. Plains, basic land, and then finally Coral of the Void. That was Pack 8, our worst pack, coming in at $5.91. Let's warp into our final pack, pack number 9. Let's see what we get. Gravkill, Mechan Shieldmate, Focus Fire, Rig for War, Intrepid Tenderfoot, Pinnacle Killship, I had that in my pre-release, Nanoform Sentinel, Vote Out,
Warp 1, engage!
Social Engineering, I love this card, Wedgelight Remmer, Watery Grave, fantastic card to get, Gravpack Monoists, a Forest in the full art form, and there it is, the final card of the bundle, Entropic Battle Cruiser, coming in at a stellar 20 cents. Hey, not every ship can be a flagship, right? So let's bring it to the numbers. I picked up this bundle for $54.99, and after scanning everything through Scryfall sensors, we pulled a total value of $100.42. That's a profit of $45.46. Warp factor cha-ching! My highest value card, a shiny Watery Grave, clocking in at $9.01 and worth every drop. But my personal MVP's definitely Still Explorer, the land looping, graveyard chomping ramp engine at $7.60, and for pure flavor, Broadguard Elite, only 40 cents, but that card belongs in a Klingon petting zoo. What do you think of the bundle, and how do I do with my Star Trek references? Too many? Not enough? Should I have the EMH narrate the whole video? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button faster than a Warp Core breach. Thanks for watching, and as always, gather and open with friends, and live long and profit. Computer, end program.